Hi everyone, it's been a long time since I've done a vlog because, well, the pandemic. I've had nothing worth vlogging about other than nothing. I've had nothing to vlog about. My holidays are barely even worth vlogging about really to anyone. But I'm vlogging today because me and Phil are going to Arley Hall and Gardens for the Harry Potter Forbidden Forest experience. I thought I'd do a video. Some people are interested to see if it's worth the price, the travel, what it is, everything. So I'm gonna do this little vlog, take you along with me. It's taken us like 4.5 hours ish to get here from Norwich, so it's been a long drive, but it's not been too bad. We checked into our hotel a few hours ago. We're at an Ibis or Ibis, however you say it, hotel, which is about 10 minutes drive from Arley Hall. I cannot recommend it. It's disgusting. It only cost us like 35 quid and we needed somewhere to stay for the one night. We're getting up probably early in the morning anyway because we've left the baby with my in-laws. But yeah, do not recommend this hotel. It's a 2-star, so I shouldn't really moan, but there was hairs in like that little spare bed thing over there. Not that we're sleeping in it, but rank. There was hairs in the bath. There was hairs on the side of the bath. There was hairs on like the flush of the toilet. So thankfully I brought my anti-black thing and I sprayed the whole room pretty much when I got here. But yeah, so we're now getting ready. Our slot is at 8:30 this evening. So yeah, I'll see you there. Here's tonight's outfit. I decided to wear my Black Milk Patronus dress, which I haven't worn in ages, so I can match the sign thing when we get there. Yeah. I've got my robes in my bag because everyone on Instagram said I should take them and I should have the balls to wear them in public on my own. So Phil's going to be overjoyed with that. Are you excited for tonight? You haven't spoke to everyone yet.
The food looks lovely.
The food does look really good actually. We said we weren't going to eat tea and we were going to wait, but our slot's at 8:30 and by the time we get round it's probably going to be like 10 o'clock. So we ended up having a McDonald's because we are pigs, but it's fine. But yeah, when I can leave, apparently it's about a 5-10 minute walk from the car park to the entrance bit of the thing. Yes, confirming your cards there. So yeah, very exciting. I shall see you when we get there.
I'll have to clean these.
Yeah, it's quite muddy already, but look, so pretty. Phil's already stepped in something. He's hoping it's not cow poo. It's just the entrance was quite muddy, so yeah. What'd you get?
Mulled wine.
How's it taste?
Medicine.
I got myself a hot chocolate, which looks amazing compared to Phil's trash that he's bought. We've got another 15 minutes or so, I think, for our little slot, so we're going to drink this and then head in.
A Forbidden Forest experience. Before you guys get on your way, I'll just give you a few pointers that might be helpful during your time here. So to start off with, I see a few people with hot drinks. Don't worry, there's toilets halfway around if you need them. Secondly, if you guys need any help at any point, just look for a Hagrid's lantern and someone dressed like me will be there to help you with anything you need, basically. Thirdly, be sure to take loads and loads of photos. It's absolutely fantastic in there and you guys are going to make some amazing memories. So, to get started, does anyone know what this is?
Illuminator.
It's Illuminator. Can you tell me what it does?
Illuminator.
Don't embarrass
directions can be a bit muddy. Left side.
Here's the entryway, just come in. This is so exciting. Even Phil's taking photos and videos, so he must be enjoying this. Oh, I think we've got our first thing here. I love all the sounds and the music. This is so good already. We have yet to find a creature or something yet though, but we're staggered at the back. Got my wand. You enjoying it?
Yeah, it's good. Slippy.
Oh. You know this. Right, the paths are really slippery. I have a wand and obviously this light on my phone, which we're going to have to use. I think when I come up to our first creature... Ooh. Yeah, definitely. Oh, God. Definitely wear sensible shoes.
That's long. Must we go now?
Beware of strange creatures in the night. Best not to disturb the forest at this time. This is where you leave. Good luck.
So we just met Buckbeak and Phil's getting pissed off because I waited for about 50 people to go past. I was too embarrassed to do the bow in front of everyone, but it's fine. We done it. I done it. Are you enjoying it so far? Philip?
I would if I weren't taking pictures all the time.
That's your role as an Instagram husband, I'm afraid.
Not when I drove 4.5 hours to be here.
He doesn't know. All this time married to me and he still doesn't get it. Right, we just done this one thing behind us. I got the bloke, well I hope he filmed it like real size, if not it's going to ruin my Instagram content, but how cool is that? It's really good as well. He's holding sanitizer out and getting every single person to sanitize their hands before touching each of the wands as well, so bonus points for that. There was a sign for nifflers ages ago, but I don't know if we've missed them or they're just not been seen, but I have checked all the lighted areas. Can't see them.
Inspector Petrola!
this don't look very good. Oh dear.
What's a screw? I've got one of them in my pants, a screw.
This is going on YouTube, by the way. Ignore my very rude husband with his very rude comments, but how cute was the Patronus thing? Love that. You found something?
What?
Have you found something?
Yeah. I've been going on about the whole way through. Oh, I see some nests. There's a sign that says if you're frightened of spiders, you can speak to a member of staff and you can skip it, but why would you not? You can't come all this way and skip it. This isn't looking good.
Hagrid, is that you?
butterbeer. Who here likes butterbeer? Never tried it? Now's your chance.
This is why, well, we had McDonald's obviously, but this is why I weren't going to have tea, because look at this. Right, what you got, please?
Thai green vegetable.
Yeah, Phil got the vegan option for some unknown reason, but half the stuff on here he'll be eating as well. So we're done. Just had some food. Food's good. Enjoyed that. I think mine was $12.95. How much was your vegan fee?
£7.
Yeah. So what did you think?
Of what?
The entire thing?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
I come again if it went so far away.
Phil, unbelievable. Shocked. It must have been good. It was really good. The ending was really good. The only thing that's a shame is that you can't watch it twice. Although I think if you sit in the right area in here, you could probably watch it from the side. But yeah, what's the time now? 10 o'clock-ish. So our entry was 8:30. It's now about 10. Quarter past 10. Obviously about 15-20 minutes of that is us just wandering around all the food bits, just looking at what to eat. We still need to go around the sweetie bit because I have seen some delicious looking donuts that I absolutely want to try. Phil wants some fudge, and we've got the Emporium as well. I've seen a couple of Forbidden Forest themed, like event themed merchandise, which no doubt is going to be expensive, but I'm going to buy something because we've come all the way to Cheshire. There's Cheshire, isn't it? Yeah. Don't even know where we are. But yeah, I would definitely do this again, especially if you look kind of November, December. The tickets are a lot cheaper as well. Yeah, definitely recommend. I think it's good for all ages as well. Would you say?
Yeah, just mind your feet.
Yeah. Oh, some of the paths, I think that was more at the start, that was more slippery. I'm glad I've got really thick, heavy-duty boots on. You were slipping about all over the place because, surprise, surprise, I packed Phil some boots in the car, and he was like, "You didn't bring me any," because he didn't look and he didn't listen. Shocker. So yeah, we're now going to have a look around the sweets. Probably sit down again so I can eat that, and yeah, I think we're going to go home. I'm hoping this does travel. I've heard a rumour that it is going to go around to different places, but whether that's true or not, I don't know. That's obviously hearsay. Phil's shaking his head,
I'd
but
be surprised.
well, I don't know. I think it depends on how much money is bringing them in, and to be honest, they're sold out pretty much every weekend from, well, at this moment in time till the end of November, I think, for most time slots. There's a few like weekday ones. December's quite free at the moment, but again, it's only just like the second day of like the official opening. But But yeah, for me it was worth us driving all this way, and when I say us I mean it was worth Phil driving all this way, because obviously I don't do any of the long distance driving. But yeah, and I'll show you the shop, and then no doubt I will show you what I've bought, which judging by the prices so far probably won't be that much. So I got my donut. Delicious. I spent a little bit of money in the shop. There was only a handful of things that actually had prices on. I can tell you the prices of things I bought. I bought things specific to this event, so a lot of the stuff in the shop actually is stuff you can buy either at the studio tour, on the Harry Potter online shop, or in like random places like Vanilla Underground and the usual places you can buy just general Harry Potter merchandise. So to be honest, I buy stuff like that online. I'm out of breath. I'm always out of breath on these. Yeah, stuff like that I would check your supermarkets for and online shops, but if you're going to buy anything I would get stuff that's specific to the actual experience, because there's some nice merchandise, but it was really confusing. There's so many different designs. I think I photographed and videoed them all, so we'll see. But yeah, I'll carry this on when we get back to the hotel because I'm out of breath now. Bye for now. So we're back at the hotel. What's the time now? It's quite late. 12. No, 20 to 12. Yeah, tonight was really, really good. I would definitely go back. I do think it is worth the money. I mean, I'd prefer to pay less, like the dates in December, but overall it was really good. I think it would be really good if they did like have that exhibition travel, not the exhibition. Is it an exhibition? Yeah. The experience. I think it'd be really good if they had the experience travel around the country, or London, just because that's easier for us. I mean, we didn't mind doing the drive up here, but London is far easier. But yeah, overall really good. Price wise, I'll show you actually what I got, because then I can tell you what everything was. As far as the food and stuff goes, I did put it in the video I think earlier, but food was kind of standard pricing for that kind of thing, overpriced. But the food we had was really nice, and I brought a pumpkin donut home with me. We'll see how long that lasts. But yeah, this is what I got, and this is how much it all was. Like I said as well, the prices were a surprise, and I'm sure I've only just now seen the receipts. I've only just now seen how much things cost, but it's fine. So yeah, this is what I bought. So I got this event t-shirt, which I thought was a really nice design on it. The front has this on here, and the t-shirt was £25. I also got this tote. Just to mention, they done the t-shirts in quite a lot of designs. They also done this tote bag in different designs as well, for things that you can see through the experience. This was £15. There's nothing on the back of that. I got this mug, which I thought was really pretty. The mug was £12, so not too bad, but obviously if I was in Asda or Tesco I wouldn't be paying £12 for a mug. And I got this magnet because I thought that's got to be cheap, and it's a nice magnet, and that was £4, so not bad if you've got kids that want some little souvenirs. So thanks for joining us on our little adventure to the Forbidden Forest experience. That was a really good night, and that was nice to do some vlogging again. Look at the state of my hair. That's what I get for keep touching it. Phil tells me I touch my hair all the time in videos, but I can't help it. It's me fidgeting. Evening everyone. I know I finished the vlog at the hotel, but I wanted to jump back on here quickly because there are a few things that I forgot to mention about the experience last night. So just a few tips and just things I noticed. I obviously mentioned that in the shop there were a lot of things that weren't actually priced. They didn't have price tags on them, so just a lot of the stuff in that shop you can get from other retailers, like, well, you can get them from supermarkets, you can get a lot of that stuff on the Harry Potter online shop. You can get them everywhere for, I'm guessing, probably a lot cheaper than what's being sold in that shop. The merchandise that I bought, obviously, like everything, is usually quite overpriced for what it is, but I didn't mind paying that because that was merch specifically for that experience. So just bear in mind what you're buying there. I can't remember if I mentioned, but I asked about the Wizarding World Gold discount, which at this moment in time is still valid. Obviously, for those that don't know, they've announced recently that they're stopping the Wizarding World Gold after only like 2 years or something. So, but anyway, they're not accepting it. The person who served me at the tills didn't know anything about it. I was waiting for the team at Fever, the people that are like selling the tickets and stuff, when I was on the way to Cheshire, if it was valid, and they weren't sure. They said they were gonna take it higher up and let me know within 24 hours, and it's obviously been over 24 hours now and I still haven't heard anything back. So we're just going to go on the assumption that it's not accepted, but it's fine. It's only like 10% anyway. So with what you're wearing, like I was told to wear warm clothes and wear some like heavy duty shoes to get me through, and I am so glad I wore some thick, higher leg kind of boots, because it is so muddy in some places. The mud got everywhere, and I'm talking everywhere. Like, our shoes were covered. So don't go in wearing cute little shoes or pretty trainers, because they'll get ruined. We found the path more at the start of the trail was the worst. Even like to the side, you couldn't really avoid like these deep puddles of mud. It's not great, and the path actually leading into the experience is really muddy too. So yeah, just bear that in mind with what you're wearing. As far as things like pushchairs and wheelchairs go, I know I had a couple of people ask me about that. Personally, if I had the choice to go again, I would love to take the baby with us, because it actually would have been quite easy to have him there, but it would have been an absolute nightmare to get the pushchair through. There'd have been a lot of lifting the pushchair and carrying it around over certain places. Depending on how steady you are on your feet, you do have the option of wearing, if you have the option of wearing your baby in a carrier, do it. But I will warn you, again, it is really muddy and really slippery. The amount of times me and Phil nearly went over, so I personally wouldn't feel comfortable enough carrying the baby and walking on that mud. So just bear that in mind if you're going to go. Wheelchairs, there was a wheelchair user there when we were there last night. Obviously I don't know this person, so I don't know how they found the experience. I imagine, again, it was probably quite difficult in certain areas, but obviously I can't speak for first-hand experience on that. So hopefully someone else we'll talk about that somewhere online. I think obviously they will try and accommodate as much as possible, but obviously, you know, it is an outdoor event. It's that time of year, it's going to start raining now, so some things are unavoidable. So if you are a wheelchair user, probably might be best just to contact them just to see what the situation is. With the spider area, it is completely covered up. You do have the option of skipping it if you want to. A member of staff asked our little group if anyone was scared of spiders so we could skip it. Everyone went in. My personal opinion is that it's not to be missed. For me, it was one of the best parts of that experience. I am terrified of spiders, but obviously they're animatronic that are in there and they're not real. I personally can see through that. I'm sure there are probably people that would really struggle with that, but I think that if you can put up with it, do it, because it's amazing. It really is amazing. But like I said, if you don't want to do it, it's completely covered up. You can avoid it at all costs. You might be able to hear things when you're walking past, but you wouldn't see anything. Especially like obviously those that got really small kids with them, because the thing as a whole is actually really good for young children, like, or all ages really. I think young kids would really enjoy it, but that spider bit might be a bit too much for some. One of the other things that I really wanted to try, and obviously for my social media content, I'm not gonna lie, that's literally probably the main reason I wanted to get these, but there were some amazing drinks. I don't think I filmed them. The baby's been fed, but he's kicking off because he's tired. Yeah, there were some drinks that we really wanted to try, which I think those slushies, they came in all the houses in different colours and flavours. They had like lemon and lime, strawberry, blackcurrant and something else, but I can't remember what it was. And they basically put like this little bubble thing on the top, which when you pop it with a straw, it smoked everywhere. It looked really cool. I really wanted to get that, but when we first got there, we were like, let's get hot chocolate, blah, blah, blah. We'll get one of these at the end. By the time we actually had done the trail and got out the other side, they'd closed them front ones, like the shop there, the food and drink bit, which is a shame. I assumed they would have kept them open until the whole thing had closed. But just bear that in mind if you are visiting, that if you want that drink, that is the only place I saw them, is right at the start. So get there before they close. Obviously, if you're on an earlier entry time slot, then you'll be absolutely fine. It's just ours was at 8:30. We didn't get out. We didn't finish it till about 10 to 10. And then obviously we were then sat eating and stuff in like the little villagey area. So yeah, if you want to try those drinks, bear that in mind. One other thing I noticed, not a tip or anything, but I was really shocked, and even Phil was, at the amount of people that literally just walked straight through, and some people didn't even stop to look at the stuff around them. Like, and the tickets we had were like the most expensive that I saw for that night, because it was only the second day of it being open to the public. I think the tickets were like £35-40 or something. So, and the amount of people that just were skipping things, I was like, you paid all this money and you're just walking past half of the attractions here. Like, I just thought that was really odd. I don't know whether that's because I am such a big Harry Potter fan. I was like, I must see everything and I must look at it for about half an hour. But yeah, I just find that a bit weird, but yeah, a bit odd. Anyway, that is all I wanted to say. I have nothing else to say or report. I've probably forgotten to say some stuff that I wanted to say, but anything else I have to say will be over on my Instagram, which is Potwatch UK. So if you want to see any of my stories from there, I've got some other more detailed stories on there. So if you want to check that out, feel free. And if you have any questions that I haven't answered, then feel free to ask them in the comments or come over on Instagram and ask me, and I'll do my best to answer. I'll hopefully see you for a new video soon. Bye.